Hi, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Tarot Tuesday with Leo Brown. I am, of course, the fabulous Leo Brown, and this is, of course, Tarot Tuesday. Okay, so last week we did the Seven of Cups, and this week we are moving on into the Eight of Cups. Okay, so the Eight of Cups. So, whereas last week we dealt with mental emotion, mental illusion, your thoughts, how your thoughts can create delusions of grandeur, how you can live in your head and it can affect your emotions. Now, in this case, we're going to deal with the emotions in the sense of you seeing things for what they are, but you having the strength to either talk or take a damn walk. Okay, and that's pretty much what the Eight of Cups is all about. Now, if you get the Eight of Cups in the upright position, like this card, right here, you get the Eight of Cups. Now, you get the Eight of Cups in the upright position, and say you're dealing with a love and relationship question. Either you went to another reader like myself, or you read for yourself, or this card just comes up. It just pops up in your forecast. So, you're dealing with this card, and the card is upright. And basically, what it means is that you've done all you can. You've put all your strength into this relationship, you've put all your energy into it emotionally, and now it is time to go. There's no more you can do. It indicates transition, but not a physical one, an emotional one, where you realize, you know what, I've done everything I can. Because the eights, the number eights, they all have to do with the trump card of strength. And the strength card is all about emotional strength, either giving into it or holding it back. And in this case, you're giving into it. So let's just say you and Tyrone, I'm going to use that name. You and Tyrone, Rick and Tyrone, they've been dating for 2 years. And, it's been going great, but Tyrone is just like, you know what? I can't deal with Rick no more. He comes in late at night. He smelled like, somebody perfume and cologne. I'm looking, I see his phone. It's going off all hours of the day and night, things like that. And so you know, Tyrone is trying to understand is, should I leave this relationship or should I keep going? Should I put more energy and more strength into it emotionally? Because right now I am completely spent. And so in this case, when you get this card in the upright, it basically means that it's time to leave. It's time to go. You might as well pack your shit and stay with your cousin Nene until you get on your feet because, honey, it ain't no more, there's no more. There's no more relationship. Now, in regards to, let's just say, business, career, and money. So in regards to that, if you get this card in the upright position, it basically means when you're trying to decide, okay, I put a lot of energy into this position, I put a lot of energy into this job, emotionally, and I really care about my clients, I care about the people, I care about my work in general, but I'm at a crossroads. I don't know if I should leave it or if I should, make way for something new to come in because I'm so emotionally attached to, what's going on in my world. And my phone is ringing. Hold on a second. Okay. Anyway, I'm so emotionally attached to what's going on in my world and, in regards to my work, and I really want to see it through. So, in this case, you're trying to decide should you move on or should you continue, excuse me, or should you continue to pursue, you know, uh, should you continue to pursue, the job? Should you continue doing what you're doing? So if you get this card in the upright, it pretty much means it's time to make a transition, or it's time to think about making a change, making a transition within your work. Now, when it comes to your physical and emotional health, emotionally, it it just means that it's time to let go. It's time to let go of baggage. It's time to let go of all my life I had to fight. It's time to let go of the victim mentality. It's time to let go of, why is everybody always picking on me? I'm always no one listens to me, no one looks at me, no one pays attention. The me syndrome, the victim. In terms of physical health, it may be time for you to let go of the ice cream and the cakes and cookies and pies, and make way for, uh, you know, make way for new things. And forget my phone, y'all. Hold on. Okay, and make way for new things. Things like that. So that's what the Eight of Cups means in the upright position. Okay, so it basically means that you have to take your emotional strength and use it to make a new way, to make transition. And when you make your transition, whatever it may be, and whatever it is, don't look back. Keep moving forward. Now, if you get this card in the reverse position, like we have it here, if you get this card in the reverse position, then it pretty much means that instead of you letting go, you're holding on. You have an unhealthy emotional attachment. So let's just say Rick and Tyrone. So Tyrone decides to stay in the relationship, even though Tyrone knows that Rick is cheating on him left and right, knows that Rick is a low down, dirty, nasty, skanky mofo, knows that, okay? But he's continuing to stick it out, okay? And he's not happy. He's living in a situation that is unhealthy, but he refuses to accept it. He refuses to draw up any strength to move forward. So basically, that's what this means in this case, that you're trapped in your disillusion rather than you saying, you know what, I got to get out of here, and being realistic about it. Now, in regards to, I'm going to go into your physical and emotional health for a minute. So let's just say, you need to lose the weight. You need to pull away from the, you a big bitch or a big bastard, and you need to pull away from the cookies and pies and cakes and fried chicken and things. But you decide to keep eating the fried chicken and cookies and cakes, and sometimes the fried chicken and cookies and cakes together, all in one. And then you weren't happy with the fact that you gained 50, 60, 70, 80 pounds, and you got to wear triple X shoes and triple X t-shirt to cover your man's titties. But I digress. So pretty much in the Eight of Cups in this case, in terms of health, physical health, it pretty much means that you don't want to move on. You in a way you like being unhealthy because it gives you something to hold on to rather than to get rid of. Now, in regards to your emotional self, it pretty much means that you're holding on to your victim. Like you might be in therapy, but you refuse to let go. You refuse to do the work. You refuse to work with your therapist. You want to be the victim. You want to be the all my life I had to fight. You want to be Miss Sophia from Color Purple, and Manny Michaels from Women Rooster Play. Shout out to Oprah Winfrey. You want to be those characters and not really learn to live your best life. So in this case, you're living in depression. You like living in depression. And I shouldn't say you like it, but you've gotten used to it. You refuse to let it go because, it's hard, or you've gotten so used to being down and out that that's all you know. Now, in regards to work and career, pretty much the same damn thing. You emotionally, even though you don't like your job, excuse me, you don't like your job, you don't like where you are, you don't like your coworkers, you're not making no damn money, you can't buy no shoes at the end of the week, you can't even pay your phone bill the way you want to, you can't go down to the Nasty Kitty and spend a couple singles on yourself, you can't do none of that. So you're mad, but instead of you pursuing a new outlet or pursuing a new job, you rather stick it out because it's better to say, well, I have a job than to be happy. So it's better to be in the muck and mire than it is to really admit, you know what, I need to move on. So a lot of this has to do with emotional admission that it's time to let go. It's time for a change. But in this case, instead of you admitting it, you're refusing to accept it. You're refusing to allow change to come into your life and your scope. And that, my friends, is the Eight of Cups in reverse and in the upright position. Once again, this is the fabulous Leo Brown, and this was Tarot Tuesday. Forgive my phone interruptions. They won't happen next week, but we will be back next week with the Nine of Cups. And let me know what you think of the video. Share the video if you want. I know, me and my bloopers and things. But share the video if you want. Let me know what you think. I read every comment. And give me suggestions. And I'm also going to say that every meaning that I use with the cards, those are not, uh, different meanings for different people. Every meaning is different. So, this is a very general, very broad meaning of things. So don't take it as fact because I don't know. I don't know everything. In my opinion, I don't know nothing. So, and I look at it like this. If I knew everything, I'd be very rich and very thin. And trust me, honey, you can't see it with the camera, but I am neither one of those things. Okay. But until next time, this is, of course, the fabulous Leo Brown, and I will see you guys next week. Take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Bye-bye.